Ready, Set, Radio, man. Bootleg Kev live in studio.
Yo.
Playboy Tre is the funniest dude in hip-hop.
Am I? Man.
Hey.
Say something funny, Tre.
Say something funny, Tre.
Say something funny, Tre. Ba-da-ba.
Hey, yo, I got to give you props, man, because, like, it's funny. Me and my dude, we were talking, this was maybe a year ago, we were talking about, like, best skits ever. And the skits on the Hi, My Name is Bob mixtape, the LRG mixtape that you were on, definitely up there.
Hey, man. Well, you know, thank you to all the liquor stores out there because they have contributed to all the skits that I have made. Really, man, we just, I just, through conversations and kicking it with my partners, man. I'm with some of my partners right now. I'm with Bootleg Kev as well. And just talk trash, and I might say something funny, or somebody will say something that'll spark an idea, that'll spark another idea. We get drunk, we go in the studio, and bam, next thing you know, you got characters like, yeah, baby, I want to give you that hot rod. You know, you never know. You never know who might have a locked up character. You know, no matter what, he just out here getting locked up. You know, so I mean, you know,
the locked up character is the best. Oh man,
we just try to bring entertainment to the table.
Now, last year you dropped the mixtape Last Call.
Yes.
It was received great, man. It was dope. It was dope mixtape.
It was another. I like to say it was another room added on to the foundation that has been projects that I've dropped as far as Playboy Tre, the artist, to let people know my life, where I come from, what I believe in, what I like, what I don't like, kind of females I like, kind of females that I would curse out. You know what I mean? It's all in good fun. Got a couple new projects on the way to add some more rooms onto it, and I think the public will really enjoy what I got next for them.
Now, of course, you're like you know, Bob B.o.B's right hand man. You know, you tour with him. You guys have been friends for a long time. What now that he's like a superstar?
Okay.
Superstar.
Yes.
You know, where like, because of course you're an artist yourself. Is Bob like, is he doing a label thing? I mean, where does that leave you as an artist?
Yeah, we got the Ham Squad Entertainment, and which is we'll be putting my album out under.
Okay.
And so I mean, it's been real good to watch a young he's a man now, but watch a young man that I met when he was a teenager.
Right.
Helped out with his situation, took him under my wing, and then to watch him spread his wings and fly and reach back and do the same things.
Right.
You know, I've definitely lived out a lot of my dreams. Have seen.
Been all over the world.
Things been around the world. I mean, hey, I shook Obama hand. I mean, hey, it would have been better if he gave me $100. No, forget $100,000 to go along with it, and some tax breaks. But I mean, that would have been even better. But I mean, it was still good, man. We've seen some phenomenal things, and it's just the beginning. Long time coming,
because I remember the album. It was like, "I'll Be in the Sky" came out, and it didn't do well, like radio wise, and you know, I know Two Dope Boys dropped like it should have been that first album. Like online for everybody, and finally the hit record came, and that, you know, that's all that matters when it comes to these labels.
The funny thing is, it was a lot of people that counted the situation out.
Yeah,
there's a lot of people that thought, you know, they had a lot to say. B.o.B's career is not being managed correctly. B.o.B should make these kind of songs. B.o.B should stop playing the guitar. B.o.B should get Playboy Tre off the stage. B.o.B should get off the stage. You know, it was a lot of things being said. And nobody can tell you what's going on internally with you and your camp. Nobody can tell you what you have seen and have tried and know is going to work. They can assume what they want to. It's a few artists' careers right now that I can look at. I'm not going to name any because you start naming them, people will think that you have something negative to say about them. But there's some artists out right now that I know it's some people probably thinking they down for the count. It's it. They're not going to come up with any hits. And watch you. Some of these same cats that people are counting out are going to really blow up because they know what's going on. They know what they're working on. They know the kind of songs they got getting ready to drop. And with our situation, we just kept doing what we were doing. We knew the kind of shows we could put on. We knew the kind of songs we could make in the studio. And we knew once we came with the correct songs that it was going to be a go. And hey, the wheel's turning right now, man. And we ain't going to stop. I mean, well, we in record mode for the next one, but the spinner's still spinning. The car just sitting in one spot. And we getting ready to put the car back on the road.
Yeah. Okay. So B.o.B's a star. You're in the Bet I Bust video.
Yeah. Had a good time.
What's up, Playboy Tre? Have you capitalized with the females? You know, now that you're on BT and.
Oh man, you know what, man? To be honest, and it's not lying. I've never had a problem smoking hams. I have always been a prolific ham smoker. I mean, I've never had an issue.
It's not.
I mean, being out here in the road has given me the ability to meet more
premium ham
in more states.
I got you.
You know, but I've always done well. You know, I've always done well. You know, I want to give a shout out to a young lady named Lachette. She took my virginity and gave me the confidence that I could do this.
Oh my goodness,
that literally was her
shout out to
name.
Lachette.
Yes, wherever you at. She had the most ghetto fabulous behind I've ever seen, and it changed my life.
Hey, the last 2 years, man, what's one story you could share with us? Like, being on the road to something crazy, just make everybody, like, something funny.
Something crazy, man.
I mean, you were just telling some hilarious stories right now off the air. But
see, now I'm just thinking about everything as a whole. What is funny, man? I don't know. I don't know, man. It's Kev, to be honest, I'm kind of stuck. I got so many stories.
There was a guy digging in a trash can in Vancouver that was...
Yes. Oh, well, I will say, I don't know if this was funny, but I didn't get a chance to really put this out correctly. So we go to do, shout out to MTV, I love you, MTV Jams, and has played, the video with me and Sean Fay, the Bad Eye. They also played my Early and Son video. But we go to do spring break with MTV. And they have a vehicle pick us up, and it runs out of gas in the hills.
Where is this at?
Man, we were somewhere in Puerto Rico or Mexico, somewhere. But it runs.
One of those Latin countries.
Yes, with a lot of beautiful ladies, man, and good fajitas. But it runs out of gas and starts going backwards. And I filmed a look at this, which you can go online, a little Playboy Tre. Look at this.
Look at this.
Look at this.
I
filmed, and the dude was trying to crank the car. I mean, it wasn't even a car. It was more like one of those party bus looking things. And it's steady going backwards, down the hill, down the road. And he's steady trying to start it. And I'm like, dog, it's not starting. Let us out. And I'm filming it the whole time. And, man, it was so hilarious. But me and my drunk self went to the club that night and lost my camera.
So it never went out.
So I only have part 2. TJ posted part 2 of it when we went in taxi cab.
Yeah. So
you'll see me, TJ, and B Rich and Bob.
The first part never came out.
First part never came. It was hilarious. I mean, it was very dangerous, but I mean, it was definitely hilarious.
Now, hip hop, you got you're an artist. You're a hilarious dude. Have you thought about doing some comedic stuff?
Well, I mean, people
you
say
could just go on stage and
just
say some shit for like 2 hours and people will laugh. I think.
I wish I could. I mean, I
you gotta try it.
Shout out to all the comedians. Like, what y'all do seems very. Oh, I got a funny story. I just thought about it. So, how many of y'all know Mr. Marcus?
Oh yeah, I'm a porno dude.
Shout out to Mr. Marcus. This was kind of funny story. I mean, he probably didn't think it's funny, and I'm not clowning you, Mr. Marcus. It just kind of threw me off. But I'm gonna tell you the story right quick. So we hanging out at the House of Blues in L.A. And so we were talking, and he was asking me how was the road, and I was just saying how, I said, it's a blessing to be able to do what I love, and God is good. And he was like, man, I know, man, because when you perform, you're able to give off energy, and the crowd gives you the energy back. And I said, yeah. I said, man, it's a beautiful thing, you get the energy back. He was like, I mean, I wish I could experience that. He was like, through flicks, he's like, I shoot off energy through my dick, but I never received the energy back. And I ain't gonna lie, man, I really didn't know how to, because part of me wanted to laugh, but he was so serious
that's his art.
And plus, we just said God.
Yeah.
And I had never heard God and dick put in the same sentence ever in my life. And I didn't laugh until 20 minutes later when I went over to my hotel, because I didn't want to offend the man.
Right.
I know he was serious, and I got a lot of respect for anybody, how they make their money. Trust me, I love porno flicks, so I'm not knocking him in any kind of way. But I just had never heard that before.
Oh my God.
But anyway, back to what we were saying, man.
That's amazing.
That is a funny story.
That is hilarious.
But anyway, back to what we
how about we hop into some Bet I Bust?
Let's do it, man. I Bet I Bust is Playboy Tre, man. B.o.B.